guys, welcome back to my channel. So the first thing I'm doing right now is going in with some primer, and today I'm using Maybelline's Master Prime Blur and Smoothing Primer. So now I'm going in with my Maybelline Better Skin Concealer, and I'm just going to be putting this on my eyelids and under my eyelids to set and conceal my eyes. After I have applied that concealer, I'm going in with my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to blend that out. This is going to help conceal and prime your eyelids for your shadows. Concealer can turn into a creasy mess very quickly, so immediately after blending that in, I'm going in with my translucent powder and I'm going to be setting my eyelids and under eyes. Now to start the shadows off, I'm going in with my Morphe 35T palette. I am taking that beautiful light brown shade and I'm going to be using this as my transition color, and I'm just putting this directly in the crease. Still using the Morphe 35T palette, I'm going in with a little bit darker of a brown shade, and I'm going to keep this a little bit lower in the crease, and as less product comes off the brush, I will blend it up towards the brow. Now I'm going in with this very cool tone gray taupey shade, and I'm going to be doing the same exact thing we just did with that dark brown. I'm going to be putting that in the crease, and as less product is on the brush, I will raise that up towards the brow. Now I'm going in with this tan colored brown, and I'm putting that right on top of that gray, just because that gray was so cool toned, it made me look like I had a black eye, so I'm just adding this warm color on top. Now I am going in with my creation of the MAC Fix Plus spray. I'm just squirting that on a flat brush and dipping that brush right into this cherry, purpley, taupey, metallic shade or glittery shade, and I'm just applying that all over the lid. Now just to brighten up the eye look, I'm going in with this gold metallic shade with whatever is left of that MAC Fix Plus on the brush. And I'm just going to put this on the center of the eyelids, just basically where the light's going to hit. So it's really going to make that center of your eyelid pop. Now I'm just going back in with one of the brown shades we used before, and I'm just going to blend everything together. This is why using so many different colors is actually better. It makes it so much easier to blend your eye look together. Now I'm just going in with that small blending brush that we used for the crease, and whatever excess product is left on it, I'm going to use that to buff out my lower lash line. Now for foundation, today I'm going in with Maybelline's Velvet Matte Foundation. When I swatched this on my hand, it definitely did feel very velvety. This was the first time I had ever used it. It's not my favorite, but it'll work. And as always, to blend my foundation out, I am of course using my damp beauty blender, the same thing I use to blend out my concealer. I just think it's amazing. If you have the chance to pick a beauty blender up, totally pick it up. Now I'm going back in with the same concealer we used on the eyes. I'm going to be putting this on the chin, the cupid's bow, the nose, between the brows, and I'm going to make a small triangle on each of my eyes. So now for blending my concealer out, I'm going to be using the damp Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. I'm using this one instead of my beauty blender because this does have a flat side to it. And now, just as we did for the eyes, I'm going in with that translucent powder again. And everywhere I put concealer, I'm going to be setting that with the powder. And now I am just dusting away that translucent powder because if you do not, it will flash back at the camera when you take pictures. For bronzer today, I'm using e.l.f.'s bronzing palette, and I am taking the light shade. I'm just going to be bronzing up my face. I'm going to be putting this on the temples, under the chin, and on the cheekbones. Now I'm going in with liner, and today I'm using Jordana's liner in the shade Black. Love this liner, always works well, and I would totally recommend it. And now I'm going in with highlight, and I am of course using my Holy Grail Holite Champagne Pop. I am putting this on the cheekbones, the cupid's bow. I'm going to put it on the inner corner, and I'm also going to be putting it on the brow bone. Today for lips, I'm going with ColourPop's Liquid Lipstick in the shade Tulle. This is such a beautiful brown shade, and I would totally recommend it. If you get to pick one up, I would totally get this one. Now I'm just setting my face with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. And finally, I am going in with mascara. And today I'm using Jordana's Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. Alright guys, I truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!